I've read many books over the past couple of years and learned a lot about building an effective reading habit. I've written essays about reading on my blog, created YouTube videos, started a course, and launched a newsletter. And today, we're gonna throw all of that out the window. That's right, we're gonna learn all the things I guarantee will sabotage your reading habit and keep you from ever achieving your hopes and dreams. Let's do it. Read only academic books. Always choose nonfiction. Make sure it has big jargon words. You should be checking the dictionary at least every 5 sentences while reading. Read something you have no background in. Fear and confusion are the precursors of revelation and insight. Want to read fiction, manga, or something else? No. Fiction teaches you nothing about the world because they never have. Don't take notes ever. Books are sacred. Writing in them, whether physical or digital, is blasphemy, and you should be punished with immediate death. Instead, you should read as fast as possible without ever stopping to reflect. Adopt every speed reading technique out there and measure your progress in pages per day. After you finish a book, bury it in a place you will never find it again. The only thing worse than note-taking is rereading. If you read a book once, why would you read it again? Especially avoid creating anything out of notes like book summaries, essays, or other content. The less you remember, the better. Finish everything you pick up. If you touch it, you finish it. When you start a book, it's your life until you're done. It doesn't matter if it's a 400-page dense slog like Thinking Fast and Slow or a children's fairy tale. You complete every book you read. You should be eating, sleeping, and exercising with that book. Cut yourself off from any other information while reading the book. Make yourself as unexcited as possible to sit down and read. Only read book summaries/blog posts. Why read books in the first place? Books are so long. Luckily, there are blog posts, book summaries, and YouTube videos you can consume instead. These take away the boring parts of reading like problem solving and thinking, and leave you with direct, actionable insight. Everyone knows book learning translates to real-world application. Read a book summary on negotiation and become a negotiation genius. But don't use them to find out if a book might be interesting to read. If you read the book summary, you pretty much read the book, so what's the point? Read what comforts you. Everyone has their safety bubble for what they're comfortable learning and reading. Likewise, everyone has a safety bubble for what they are and aren't comfortable reading. Stay in it. The best learning is done in 2 zones. Either when things are so easy they're boring, or when it's so hard you can't make any progress. So either read books so elementary you fall asleep, or books so hard you tear your hair out in frustration. The middle zone should be avoided at all costs. After finishing a book, always buy from the same author or genre so you can build yourself an echo chamber, an isolated system where beliefs are amplified or reinforced by communication and repetition. Distract yourself during reading. Focus is a sign of weakness. Read in the loudest environment possible. Some options are the children's playground, a construction site, or outside the airport right before the plane takes off. Messier is better. Make your reading place as disgusting as possible. Build a critical mass of wrappers, bottles, and unopened jars of peanut butter. Only use one reading medium. There's no flexibility in the reading sphere. Choose a reading medium between physical, Kindle, and Audible, and die for it. If you ever see anyone reading with a different medium, lecture them in the most minute details about why yours is better. Then, cut them out of your life. There's an even more advanced technique. Read that reading medium in situations where it's completely impractical. Read Audible books during class, especially if it's a discussion. Read your Kindle book while washing the dishes or in the bathtub. Treat reading as an isolated habit. Your reading habit should be as stereotypical as possible. Everyone should picture you as a nerd with glasses for 10 hours a day locked in their room. Disregard the other 3 pillars of reading: thinking, conversing, and writing. These will only give you more insight from your reading and potentially help others. Make especially sure you don't check out my Reading Mega Class playlist, which explores why you should read and how to do so. And in absolutely no circumstances should you sign up for my email newsletter, The Learning Logistic, in the description below. This will give you a weekly dose of learning insight and links to some of the best content on the internet. Please don't have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.